We purchased these 3 lures for PJ at a local decathlon branch. We've used a lot of lures over the years and can see these are high quality products with a great finish and galvanized hooks for a long operational lifespan. The centre lure is what PJ successfully landed his first fish with, a pollock at Blackhead Point last week. The 2 larger silver lures are a particular selection on our part. We want something with a strong flash signature, lifelike, and with a weight that is going to maximise distance from casting. This may test the limits of the starter rod and reel pack we got from Home Bargains, as any reel can only contain a fixed length of any particular breaking strain on the line. We're looking at using a thicker grade of nylon fishing line which can handle the combined strain of a heavier lure plus a decent sized fish on the end of it. For this reason, we look for something closer to the 10 kilo breaking strain mark. On the back of the package you can see handy fishing knot guides and images for the lure's designed movement behaviour once in the water. We never ascribe any particular lure to a type of fish. In our own average angler experience, the day will decide what the fish are attracted to rather than the design. Light, tide, rain, current, sand, rocks, season are all decisive fishing factors. Years ago we had one simple lure which was just as good for freshwater pike as it was for seawater mackerel, especially on overcast days. Here you can see the wire traces we use with a snap coupling for quick lure attachment and removal. The trace is there to protect the line from its most vulnerable point, where it is likely to come into contact with surfaces that could sever nylon line, like rocks, sharp scales or teeth. The trace has to be long enough to survive those impacts and is chosen based on the assessment of the fish type and seabed surface. We could look elsewhere to buy lures, big online sellers for example, but we like a local shopping experience where we can handle items and contribute to local people being employed in retail. We'll visit a local fishing shop soon. Those guys will have the best knowledge, both as experienced anglers and from the intel they receive from the many customers passing through their shop doors daily. Don't doubt the added value you get from shopping local, and the human experience is usually worth any small difference in value. Here are 2 60-gram cheap lures. That's enough weight to get a full reel of line out in one cast, 3 pounds each. We use these as test lures. That means when we go someplace new, we cast these out and reel them back in 5 or 6 times to test the sea. That way we don't lose the expensive lures from unseen obstacles. But as you can see here from cast number 5 at Donaghadee Harbour, those cheap test lures can work very well too.